It takes courage to read your own reviews. We'll cover what to look for in good and bad reviews and how to ignore the ugly ones. As soon as you launch a design, someone is going to review it. And even if you've shown it to hundreds of people before launch, someone out there isn't going to like it. You just can't avoid it. Fear of that might lead you to avoid any reviews of your design, or it might lead you to only read the positive reviews. I think you should read your reviews. However, you only need to pay attention to some of them. You can ignore the rest. I'll show you how to tell the difference. This will give you the courage to get the information you need and the strength to ignore the rest. And please like and subscribe. The overall goal of reading reviews is to figure out, what do my users think of my design? But I like to break this down into 3 specific questions. Do I need to change the design, the manufacturing, or the marketing? The answers to all these questions might be no, but if there's a yes, it's best to move quickly. You don't want to be whipsawed by the market, but you do want to respond when it speaks clearly. When it comes to design, perhaps you've missed important benefits your users are looking for, or you may have missed a failure mode. During manufacturing, you might have missed a fit and finish or quality issue. In marketing and advertising, you might need to change your message or whom you're talking to. Just because you've launched a product doesn't mean it's complete. And the sooner you can file off the rough edges, the sooner you can get better reviews. So leave some design gas in the tank to address issues after launch. This is a good review. It's actually a great review. The first reason to read good reviews is that it feels amazing. A great response from your users is one of the best rewards you'll get for all your hard work. When we start designing a product, there is always a change we seek to make. A great response tells us that we achieved that change for this person. And that will keep you going for a long time. You also want to read good reviews to ensure that you keep doing what people love. Throughout the life of a design, there's pressure to reduce cost. If you don't know what your users actually love about your product, you might sacrifice that to save a few pennies. And for a few pennies more on the bottom line, you will lose your best customers. Instead, you might want to spend even more money and double down on the benefits and quality they love. Also, be alert for product ideas. If someone is willing to spend this much time saying how great your design is, they'll probably tell you how to make it even better. There are 2 types of negative reviews, the bad and the ugly. The difference is that bad reviews are actionable and ugly ones aren't. When I see a bad review, I first check if it's written by the target user. In this case, it is a writer. If the reviewer bought themselves the wrong product, I need to look at my marketing. It's better to not get the sale than get the wrong sale and a bad review. I also like that they gave it a real shot and found things they liked in the design. They've also been very specific about what's wrong with the design. It's the eraser. It wears quickly, leaves a lot of rubble, and doesn't actually erase very well. These are failure modes, and they should go directly into the design, failure modes, and effects analysis, the DFEMA. And I would use the DFEMA rankings to decide if these are the failure modes to address next. Fixing these would likely need a design change as opposed to a manufacturing change, maybe a different material. There aren't any manufacturing issues in this review. In other reviews of this design, some boxes were missing a few pencils. That's a manufacturing quality issue. This review especially hurts because the reviewer sends readers to the competition. And then there are the ugly reviews. Nothing actionable or kind here. These 4 ideas will get you through an ugly review. First, your design might not be for them, and that's okay, because your design was never for everyone. It's impossible for one design to be for everyone. Second, this person might have made a mistake in buying your design. They weren't paying attention to your marketing or were just seeing what they wanted to. I think that's what happened to this person. Third, this person just might be unhappy. They're not unhappy with your design, they're just unhappy. If so, they deserve your empathy, but not your attention as a designer. Fourth, your marketing or advertising might need tuning. If the wrong people are consistently buying, your marketing and or advertising is not targeting the right people. Maybe you're not being exactly clear about the benefits and costs. Maybe your ads are going wide. You definitely don't want this type of user to buy your design. Revenue that comes with bad reviews is a short-term strategy. The real rewards come over the long haul with consistently good reviews. Don't ignore legitimate good or corrective feedback. Good reviews will keep you going through the hard times. They'll also ensure you keep doing what's important and might even give you some new ideas. Bad reviews will spur you on to fix problems and make your design even better. And now you have a strategy for how to ignore the ugly reviews. When you see bad reviews, it's easy to say that they just don't get it, or if they really love the product, they'd live with the issues. But that's not a long-term strategy. It will just slowly grind away at your 5-star rating. And each one of those stars is made of solid gold. If it's time for you to start turning your ideas into products, the Heroic Design Workbook is a complete and rigorous product design process that will help you create remarkable products. A link is in the notes. Thank you for your time and attention. I'll see you soon.